when you're winning. Get a goal, it's just the beginning. You gotta sing when you're winning. Everywhere you go. Everywhere you go. You gotta sing when you're winning. Get a goal, it's just the beginning. Sing, sing when you're winning. Everywhere you go.
Hello and welcome to episode 80 of the Sing When You're Winning, a fantasy football league oddity podcast featuring distant cousins of podcast royalty and a guest who might show up at some point this Friday morning. We shall see. Or it could be a quiet and a quick one for a Friday morning. But waiting in line for the podcast throne this week, it's myself, Jamie. We've got Jersey Chris and we've got Steve Fresh from Wembley. How are we all doing?
Oh, very well. Into the 80s. The 80 episodes.
80.
Wow.
We know how good the 80s are.
Well,
people,
the 80s are going to be great, aren't they?
They absolutely are. And in honour of York City's fantastic promotion last weekend, well, I want your best promotion stories this Friday morning. Saying, what's your favourite promotion? Well, for you two as a Leeds fans, I guess. And I'm probably tempting fate by wearing my Borough shirt to guarantee that we won't get promoted this weekend, because we, of course, as it stands, if we win and Ipswich and Millwall both lose, we'll get promoted. But as we all know, the referee will probably give Ipswich a penalty in the 94th minute to guarantee their
drama. What time do they all kick off?
At 12:30 on Saturday. So,
tomorrow morning after the lunchtime.
Tomorrow lunchtime. That's the one. Bank holiday could be an amazing Saturday night. Could well be, but probably won't. But we're guaranteed playoffs. We don't. But yes, how good? Before we move on, though, how good was the York City thing?
York City should give you hope there, Jamie, that something could happen for you.
Well, it could, exactly. But yeah, I thought that was fantastic. To be fair, did you watch the game? Were you watching it live?
I did. I went into a pub in town and watched it, and it was very. I thought it was a bit of a funny game, and it looked like it was just going to be a draw, and then then when they score, you think, oh, that's just typical.
Yeah.
I saw a clip.
But there's lots of fun videos of them sort of filming themselves celebrating that they're about to
that guy who's crying, going, can't believe it.
Yeah.
That's an amazing.
I couldn't tell whether he was drunk.
And sadly, you didn't get to see his reaction when York scored, though. That would have been more entertaining.
No, there was a part 2 to it, though. I have seen that. But it's not quite where it's a bit more. Few moments after the goal, I think it wasn't actually when they scored, which would have been great. And even the manager ran on the pitch, didn't he think they'd won league, and then realised that it was York players that were celebrating.
Oh, it's just genius. But yes, no, very happy for York. And at the time of recording, they're having a big celebration, aren't they? So this Friday morning, which apparently is going to be on the iPlayer, weirdly enough. So if you fancy something to watch, you don't fancy watching the Arsenal match.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm surprised the York players are still not on the lash, because they've been on the lash for about 3 days.
One of them was on Talk Sport, wasn't he? Smashed up on
Monday morning.
Stones.
Yeah, he did sound like he'd been on lash for 2 days.
Very hungover. Talk Sport.
Good stuff. Well, if Middlesbrough do the impossible on next week's pod, I might be a bit merry, lads. That's what I'm going to say. It won't happen, though. Anyway, but yes, best promotion stories then. As Leeds fans, what's your favourite one? You've had a few.
Only 2. Oh, no, 3 I can think of, yeah. They're all pretty special in their own way.
Yeah.
1989-90 with Howard Wilkinson, that was brilliant, because York Leeds have been in the doldrums for a decade, and that was special to get back up.
Yeah.
And then the League One when we went down to 10 men and beat Bristol Rovers and went up very late on again.
That was a good one, yeah.
That was a good one. And then going up with Bielsa, that was special as well.
Yeah. Well, like you said, they're all good promotions. Hello, Mr. Rich Lay. How are you doing?
Hey, how are you? You're right. Sorry, I'm late.
It's all good. It's episode 80 of this delightful pod, and we're talking promotions, our favourite promotions.
Seeing as the link only went out a quarter of an hour ago, you've not done too bad.
Hey, I'm tired.
Mum's birthday today, so I had son duties to do.
Oh, right. Okay. Well, happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Favourite promotions, you say?
Yeah, favourite promotions. I'll get you to think about that for a second. We'll go to Jersey Chris, see what his favourite promotion is.
Yeah, I think, as Steve said, it's got to be Bielsa's 16 years out of the Premier League. And the Jermaine Beckford against Bristol Rovers, that was a good day. Yeah, celebrated that very well.
Good stuff. My favourite one's probably Brian Robson. When we went our last ever game at Ayresome Park, it was almost like written. We were going to the Riverside, and the last game at Ayresome Park, we secured promotion in Brian Robson's first season as player manager, which was good. But yes, and hopefully we'll have another one to talk about at about 2:30 tomorrow. But I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be Wembley or bust. To be fair, or it might not even be that. Southampton might knock us out in the two-legged playoff. But we shall see. We shall see.
Since you've been saying you're not going up for the last 6 months, Jamie, that's fairly refreshing for you.
Yeah, well, I'm getting excited and giddy now, aren't I? It's possible again. But as I said, I will curse the referee of the Ipswich game all day long, because if he'd not given that, which it was never a penalty, I know there's loads of points in that in the season, because it's so recent, we'd be sat in prime pole position right now, and we just need to beat Wrexham, which isn't easy. Wrexham are a decent side, let's be honest. Anyway.
We don't want Wrexham going up, do we?
No, we don't. We don't.
It's a Southampton Wrexham playoff final. So
you think it's Southampton Wrexham playoff? You might not be wrong. I mean, to be honest, I would take that if we get automatics. But
that wasn't the scenario I was
no,
thinking.
It's not exactly. Hey, I'm the biggest realist of Borough going. I don't think we're going up. We blew it weeks ago.
So
it's nice.
Who Middlesbrough got tomorrow?
We're playing Wrexham away.
Oh, they've got Wrexham, right? So Millwall got.
Millwall have got Oxford, who are already down.
Oh, right. So
you would say that Oxford are on the beach. And then Ipswich have QPR, which again, although QPR had a decent game against Derby last week. But
mid-table out the QPR.
Yeah, these teams have got nothing to play for. You want a team that's fighting for survival to be playing against them, and that's not really happening. So
there aren't any, are there? Is relegation sorted?
Yeah, I think they're all down. That's what I mean. Yeah, there's nothing to play for down there. So, but yes, we'll like I said, we'll see. But I think Ipswich have got to be red hot favourites to go up.
Yeah. No, after yesterday.
Yeah, well, after the last.
Last
games.
Monday. Sorry.
No. After the last 6 games, the referees have given them.
Play the game, Rich. Play the game.
Yeah, play the game. Yeah. You more than most are well versed in the nonsense of this pod, so you know how it works. But anyway, what's your favourite promotion? Do you have one?
I think it's the 89-90 one for me. I don't know if you were talking about that before I got here, but that was kind of the year that I got into football. And we went up. It was an exciting season. Toing and froing with Newcastle a bit. We got battered for stay of the season by Mickey Quinn. Did us 5-2. But we came back from that, and it was when Wilco really started. He had a bit of money to spend after after Bremner and Eddie before him didn't have a great deal to spend, but they did throw a bit of money at it, and he started putting together a really good squad that took on the top division, and then a lot of them went and got the title a season or 2 seasons after promotion. So I think that was formative years. I was 14 at the time, and yeah, it was just an exciting time starting. Yeah. Similar to Bielsa reawakening Leeds as a city. Yeah. It was really vibrant. We had records in the hit parade. That was a little bit later, right enough, but it was the start of it. And Bats and Speedo coming through, and it was exciting times. But obviously loved Bielsa's season as well, even albeit. Oh no, this wasn't behind closed doors, was it? It was the season after, but we didn't get. No, hang on, it was, weren't it? Yeah, we celebrated Huddersfield in our own homes, and when they went and won us the league, and
because we had Big Lee on it. He talked about being privileged to be in the stadium, didn't he, when it happened? So yeah.
So we had the Farker promotion. We got to celebrate properly, where we didn't. We weren't allowed for Bielsa, but 89-90 for me.
Great stuff. And do you think you will survive in the Championship?
Well, as long as you stop talking us up, I think we'll be all right. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about you in Fantasy League. I mean,
what I mean. Fantasy.
You've already. We've passed that. Leeds are up, man. There's no way Leeds are getting relegated. That is a fact. Come on.
No, I've had to think about that today, and it's all pivotal on Friday night tonight. Sorry, Leeds.
It's not.
If Leeds win tonight, we're safe. If we lose tonight, I think we might go down.
Leeds will not lose to Burnley.
Oh, don't say that.
We already have this season.
Yeah,
that's 2-0.
Well, you'll be pleased to know we're not predicting that score.
Thank God.
We're not going to do any more Leeds predictions from now to the end of the season.
As Leeds United, I think I can't say I've done enough yet, but I've still got a couple of what they call in the bank.
Chips.
Yeah, I've still got a couple of chips in the bank to play. Don't know when I'm going to play them because I don't even know I've got left to play. But
you're currently sat 2 points above. There's you and Henry Mullen, and Swanee is on 43. It's still a bit tight down there. Even Lee on 44. He could still be dragged into it. He's only 4 points free.
What I would say is, are West Ham worried? And I've got the same gap as they have. So if they're not worried, I'm not worried.
Yeah, well, like I say, we constantly hope on this pod that apart from leave cost, that Spurs are going to do it, are going to go down.
I'm really happy to keep things exciting right to the last kick of the season, like last year when Sam scored in the 108th minute or whatever it was. And
you were in a similar position last year, weren't you, Richard?
I was down. I was down on the 90th minute, and then Salah scored late on. And
I seem to remember you slagging Salah off on the messages, and then he scored, didn't he? And Mike Morris got sent down instead of relegated, didn't he? Mike Morris.
It was late in the day. And are you going to be in this thing when you win and catch up in York on the last day?
Yeah, maybe. I think there's one or two other things going on that day, but hopefully it happens every year.
Like what?
Yeah,
I've even delayed my holiday by 4 months, especially. I normally go away this time of year. Good stuff. Right, we will chat a little bit more about FPL in a second. But yes, let's have a look at last week's football and people who everyone's getting in this season. Sorry, or this week, in this game week. Rare, everyone's diving in for him. He scored very highly, didn't he, last game week? O'Reilly, I think if you don't have him in your team, you're daft right now. I think he's an essential player. Gibbs White, again, after another brilliant week, everyone bringing in Forrester on a bit of a roll, so he makes sense to have in. And Haaland, people are still holding on. He's still not scoring massively, though, is he? But there's a double game week on the way, which we'll talk about in a moment. So again, get hold of your Man City players. And
get out of my club.
Africa, people are losing. Timber, Wilson, who seems to have gone off the boil a little bit, and João Pedro again. Chelsea, I know, let's not talk about the FA Cup semi-final, but yeah, Chelsea and Pedro have just gone off the boil, haven't they, completely? He was scoring about 4 weeks ago quite well. But so yes, they're the movers and shakers, and then praised by the chairman with a brilliant 76 points with his free hit and finishing 64,701 in the game week around the world was Faris Badwan. Well done. But Faris isn't in a head-to-head league, you said, Steve, is he not? So.
No, he said it's just because he's badly organised, even though I did send him about 10 reminders last summer.
Is he badly organised? Is that what essentially it is?
So he says, yeah.
Yes.
And then about an hour before kickoff, he went, "What's the code?"
Great stuff. And sacked in the morning with essentially he only had 3 players playing, but he got 12 points for those 3 players. Game week rank of 12,504,522, which is quite bad. It was Adam Popey. Yeah, not the best week, I'm afraid to say.
No, I think a bit of a double week hangover there for Popey, wasn't it?
Yes, indeed.
Good week the week before, disaster the week after.
It was amazing, but special mention's got to go to Cole, though. I mean, don't want to disappoint Cole, but you managed to use your, was it free hit or wild card?
I think, yeah.
Wild card, and still managed to have players in your team that had a blank game week. I think that is extra special. That's all I'm going to say.
And it might have just relegated him as well, just about, because he did narrowly lose as well. So it was very close to getting a result. Yes. But now I think he's probably down.
I think that it's not genius forward planning, though, and he's actually lining up.
Well,
an absolute load of double players.
It could be.
It seems unlikely, I'll guarantee, but
I was genuinely shocked. I think it's fair to say. And we haven't mentioned it, but is it Manager of the Month time? Because we'll start a new month, won't we, on Friday night?
Yeah, you're right, actually. I'll have to check it out later. Yeah.
We could have breaking news on the pod.
We could. I'll have a look now.
Who is Manager of the Month?
Who could be me? Carry on.
Okay, we'll carry on. Well, I was going to go over to you. We'll move on to something else while you work that out.
No, it's not you, Jamie. Unlucky. You were very close.
I thought I was close. That's why I brought it up. I thought I've had an all right month.
Yeah. In sixth place was me.
Well
in fifth place was Nicola.
Oh.
In fourth place was Sophie Ridge. In third place was Faris Badwan. In second place was Jamie Morgan. And the Manager of the Month was Tom Bird.
Well done, Tom. I can't believe I came second. That's the closest I've ever come to
beat you by 9 points, Jamie.
Does tonight's fixture not count? Oh no, because it is the first, isn't
it?
Yeah. Well done, Tom.
Well done, Tom. Yeah.
Well done, Tom. Second. I'll take anything. I'll take second tomorrow. Tell you, I would definitely take second tomorrow. So it could be an omen, people. It could be an omen. Yeah. But yes, over to you. Are you ready for the classifieds of last week?
Yeah.
You are. Let's do that first, then, and we'll talk about fixtures next.
After that exciting Manager of the Month news there. Exciting breaking news there. Should have noticed that, shouldn't I? Really, it's just been a busy weekend of football, so I didn't notice what the
Who
date
knew
was.
it's the 1st of May already? The year's flying.
It was May next week, but
we'll
see not. Anyway, in the Premier League, 67s from Edgechesters and Tim Ward helped them both to get a win, and they were the highest scores there. Tim Ward was bottom, well, still is bottom. Leon Farrer beat Tom Bird, Manager of the Month. But a late Brentford goal meant I managed to beat my old rival Adam Devlin, so the league race is still on there. I think Leon still got it there, because literally he's going to have to lose 2 and I'd have to win 2 more than him, basically. So
you'd have to win the last 4 then.
Yeah, it's not happening really. So well done, Leon. Anyway,
pressure.
I know Leon's trying to convince people he's not going to win the league, but I don't see how he's going to lose so many games when he's only lost about 8 all season.
Yeah, we'll all say Leon's won the league now.
Yeah, well done, Leon. Well done, Leon.
Yeah. I won't do that.
Get down to York City and join in the celebration.
Yes.
Down at the bottom, though, Andrew Chester, Chris Dorks, and a Mr. Jersey Chris all lost again. But meanwhile, Nikolai Costa-Waldau has started winning games, and he has moved out of the bottom 3 and he's just behind Chris now.
Isn't Nikolai going to be on a pod very soon?
Yeah,
well, that could be
time, and he has actually. He's on in a couple of weeks, I think. Nikolai
he is, yeah.
And in a couple of weeks, I think Nikolai's playing Chris.
Could be a good episode, that one.
Well, it could be a cracker. So just keep losing, Chris, and make it exciting for everybody. In the championship, then, Joe Derrick thrashed Henry Mullen and now has sealed the title there, so he's the champion there.
Well done, Joe. He's been outstanding all season. Well done,
been
Joe.
Well clear all the way, hasn't he? He's just walked it, really. Nicola got 17. She beat Ross Millard, who was second, which stopped Ross's little winning run and has allowed Alistair Griffin to go second now.
Yeah.
And he beat Swanee. Phil Pinder won a 6-pointer against John Gregory. And Michelle and you, Jamie, both boosted your playoff chances with a win. So it's all getting closer. Michelle's not far behind the top 3 now, so she could sneak in there. Rich, you won a 6-pointer. You beat Lee Cooper, who's not turned up tonight. Obviously knew you were coming on and just backed out. Sorry, this morning, this Friday morning.
Yeah, it's lovely and beautifully sunny,
Yeah, and Carl and Lee Nicholson also picked up wins down at the bottom where it's all pretty tight. League One, Nathan Clark thrashed Craig Wilson in a relegation battle, 70-16. Vicky Sparks and Nigel Clark also won. Vicky Sparks probably a bit too late for her now. She's going to need a miracle to get out of that one. Her and Jonas look like they're doomed. At the top, the usual suspects all won. Ben Halliwell beat Jonas. Grace Maloney beat Dave Atkins. And Steve Wybrandt in third beat Mike Bushell in fourth. Mike was on good form the other day at Wembley.
Was he enjoying? Did you see him pre or post game?
Pre.
Okay.
He was joining all the Leeds songs with Mike and dancing away at the bar, and everybody wanted selfies with Mike.
Amazing. And then did he go off to the posh seats with the media lot?
He was in the press bit. He did say,
yeah, but he had a good vantage point here.
Yeah, he just had his Leeds scarf on, so he probably had to hide that when he went in there.
Good stuff.
But they had weird bits outside Wembley where if you're in the neutral bits, you couldn't wear your Leeds shirt or your Chelsea shirt, and you had to go in this area and take your shirt off and put it in a locker, and then they give you a black T-shirt or something, so you didn't have any colours on in the neutral bit. What's that all about?
Weird.
Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Phil Quaw beat Ben Hope in a playoff battle there, and Tim Bresnan has suddenly jumped into the promotion push there, and he's been nowhere for a while, Bres. And he's also still in the cup, but he did message me and say he'd rather get promoted than win the cup. So he feels he's got a chance.
Yep.
League Two, there were narrow wins for Joe Singleton, Alfie Witter, Felix White, though Mikey Austin Riley thrashed Casey Hawkes. Marty Longstaff and Neil Poynton got precious wins at the bottom. And Frankie Francis was pretty fortunate to beat Rob Lally with a 29. Rob only managed 17, so that's just a lucky 3 points.
That is very lucky, yeah.
And in the Conference League, Adam Comstive won and is now promoted. He's the first one promoted in that division. Craig Price, Liam Frost and Freddie Gamanara also won, and they'll probably be promoted at the weekend or the week after, I would have thought.
Good stuff.
And in the Champions League, there's only one game left now before they go into their knockout phase, and five teams have qualified for that now. They are Alistair Bruce Ball, Joe Singleton, Leon Farrer, Paul Chambers-Tonner, and manager of the month, Tom Bird.
Well done.
So then there's 6 or 7 teams that could get the last 3 spots there. Out of that, Jamie, you're still in the cup. You're the only one out of us, all of us, that are still in the cup, I think.
Yeah, but I've used all my chips pretty much now, so it'll come to an end.
And there's some big guns from the non-league there. Natalie Pike, Neil Robertson, and Farris are all still in there in the last 16. So.
Yeah, but I've drawn Ben Halliwell, who's very good.
Yeah, but he's got no chips left. He's got no chips left either, Jamie.
Okay, you never know what could happen.
Yeah,
so, yeah, good stuff. Right.
Well, good stuff's become your catchphrase, Jamie, as well, and people have started mocking you. People have started mocking you. I noticed Cole said good stuff in the chat or something.
Yeah, well, it was that. Oh, I moved swiftly on. I had to change from saying moving swiftly on, so I need something else. Answers if you watch on YouTube.
So, I mean, you might not have even noticed it before, but now you are. Every time you sort of come to the end of a link, you're going to go, good stuff.
No, the sad thing is, I've started saying good stuff at work because one of my team said to me the other day, she went, yeah, good stuff, and laughed. So I clearly have started using it far too much, and I don't know why. So I need to change. I'll come up with something new for next season, maybe. Anyway, I'm now
we have to get some pod mugs with good stuff on.
Good stuff, yeah. I'll get myself a T-shirt for the last game of the season. Fixtures for clubs with a double game week 36. Let's talk about that because that is confirmed this week. Man City are playing Brentford and Palace, and Palace are obviously playing Man City and Everton. So yeah, if you want to get some double points, I would be tempted to go for more Man City players than Palace players, though, to be fair. I think I learned when we did the crazy double game week the other week, I think I had a Burnley player in, and I should have just kept Bruno Fernandes in. It's that kind of stupid mentality.
Yeah, it's these ones that can catch you out, and you can pile on with them, and then Palace will just rest a load for Europe or something, and you won't get the advantage and kind of naff your team up for the last few games.
Exactly.
Yeah, Man City, pile on Man City, people.
Pile on Man City, definitely, for game week 36. And they've also confirmed the Premier League that Man City's visit to Bournemouth and Chelsea's home match against Spurs will remain in game week 37. So despite the FA Cup final, there will be no more double game weeks or blank game weeks. So you don't need to think about that. For
interesting. I didn't know that. That's good.
Yeah, you see, it's
informative information.
Informative. This is one of the things that we set out to do.
I did hear Man City and moaning because they've got to play like 4 games in 11 days or something now, haven't they?
Yeah, I wouldn't know a little bit about that. It's not like they haven't got enough players though, or a big enough squad.
No, I would say that's what we go for, isn't it?
So
right, should we?
Often appease them, we'll make it 110 charges instead and say no more about it.
Well, I mean, surely this is the summer that they do something about that. It's just dragging on and on and on and on and on. It's just a bit ridiculous.
Especially when everyone else keeps getting dock points. Like even West Brom got 2 points knocked off last week, didn't they?
You just think, come on, like just do it. Let's start next season. Man City minus 60 points or something stupid like that.
Yeah,
they'll probably still survive. Hopefully,
unless Pep said, "I'm going to go in the summer. If you can do it next season, that's fine."
Yeah, I think Pep's going to go in this summer. I think he knows.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He might just say, let somebody else deal with it."
Yeah, exactly. So, but let's have a look at scores. Who the hell knows? Last week we said Rochdale, York, and Chris, you went 2-2. I went 3-3. As we all know, it was a crazy 1-1. Man City, Southampton. Ben was bang on last week. He went 2-1. So well done for Ben Shires. And Chelsea, Leeds. Only one person went for a Chelsea win, didn't they? So yes, and we got into trouble for that. So we're not predicting any more Leeds games from now to the end of the season, unless Leeds, as and when Leeds are safe, we can do that. I think that's probably the deal. So for this weekend, Brentford, West Ham. Let's start with them. Rich, what do you reckon? Brentford, West Ham.
God, Brentford are dull, aren't they? So dull. West Ham, to play like they've got something to hold on to. I think it'll be a horrible 1-0
to the West Ham.
Thinking it up, late goal. He said everyone's piling off Wilson. Were you on about Callum Wilson?
No, I was on about Harry Wilson.
Right.
Yeah, Fulham. He had a good patch in the middle of the season when I had him. He was doing quite well, but he seems to have calmed down a little bit again. He's looking forward to his holiday, obviously, a little bit too much.
It's just in that price range of the Semenyos and Cherkies in it, so people will be getting them in, won't they?
Yeah, Cherky seems to be the man to have in your side over Semenyo even at the moment. So we shall see. But yeah, so you're going to go West Ham 1-0. Steve, how about you?
As long as Leeds win, I don't really care too much.
Are you guys still in the space where you'd rather see West Ham lose? Because I am very anti-Spurs, so I want West Ham to win.
I absolutely want Spurs to get relegated completely.
But you still would rather.
But, there's a chance we could go down. I just want the teams below us to keep losing.
Fair enough. Yeah, it makes lots of sense.
Especially when we've got West Ham to play still as well.
And Spurs. That's my theory. If we lose to Burnley, our heads will go. The fan base will have a complete meltdown. We'll go to Spurs and lose. We'll probably go to West Ham and lose. And then our other game is Brighton, which they're going for Europe. So that's not nice.
That only Spurs on 37 though, doesn't it?
You've got to beat. Is it Spurs at home?
No.
Away. Okay.
I mean, last week when we drew with Bournemouth and we didn't play very well, but scraped a point, we all on our Leeds group there, we were all celebrating, thinking that's 40 points. Happy days. Well done, everybody. And then by end of weekend was 2 points worse off than we were.
Yeah, you just don't know, do you?
But what are the chances they all keep winning? That's the most Leedsy thing ever.
But we're going to come on to Villa Spurs next. But because I've got Brentford West Ham. Then quickly, do you reckon Brentford will win, or do you think West Ham will win?
4-0 to West Ham.
Yeah, I can see what you're doing there. Chris, how about you?
Yeah, I just want to solidify 15th place, but Forest are on a really good run as well now. I think it's going to be a boring 1-1 draw.
Yeah, it's kind of a.
I'll take it. That'll be all right though. We'll take a draw.
I still think Brentford are decent at home. So, and they weren't shocking against Man U.
I mean, to be fair, Thiago should have had 3 other night, shouldn't he? Really?
Yeah, I still think Brentford at home, one of the last few games at home, I think he'll have them up for it. I think they might win 2-1. You know, I could see Brentford.
They might winning. Brentford fan base will be up for sending West Ham or Tottenham down, won't they? Really?
Yeah, exactly. It's a London derby. Yeah, I'm going Brentford. I'm the only one going for it, but I'm going for Brentford win there. Villa Spurs, however, I am going for Villa to smash them. I think it's going to be 3-0. I think they're going to absolutely smash them.
No, don't do that, Jerry.
Why? But I genuinely believe that's what's going to happen.
Because I had a little bit of a listen back to last week's pod the other day, and you were being all optimistic and saying these results, and it was completely wrong. And I'm thinking, that's the sort of thing I'm going to listen to next week. I'm going to go, this is Jimmy. They're going to smash them 3-0. When which time I'll know what the result is.
I mean, Southampton were unlucky. I said Southampton would give City a game last week, and they did give City a game, to be fair. So, but yeah, I went with a draw. Rochdale York, that was correct, and I said that
I hope you're right. I hope you are the Nostradamus of the pod.
I mean, I've had better weeks, but I think the way Villa are playing at the moment is again, if they're at home. If they were away at Spurs, I'd probably give it to Spurs. But didn't someone say Simmons and Solanke are out?
Yeah.
For
the season.
Is it true?
Is it true? That's a good point. But yeah. Okay, I'll lay off the Spurs are that bad for your guys' sake, but off the pod, I'll openly talk about how the fact I'm convinced Spurs are going down. Anyway, Chris, Villa Spurs.
3-1 Villa.
See, you're going similar lines.
Yeah, I think Villa are going to smash them.
Yeah, Leeds fans are going to hit us. Steve, how about you? I know you are, but the pod lot are going to go mental.
I'll take a draw, 1-1.
1-0, all right. And how about you, Rich, to bring us down to reality?
Listen, Spurs run is awful, isn't it? So I can only see them winning 2-0.
2-0, good one. There you go. Keep it real for the Leeds fans. Chelsea Forest. This is a hard one to call for me. Don't know whether the new guy. I mean, he didn't have them playing particularly different again. You guys, I didn't see the game live, obviously.
They sat down a lot.
They did sit down a lot.
I think we'd have still probably got some if Rossini was in charge.
Yeah, that's the thing. That was a bad decision from your point of view. You'd have probably happily had Rossini in for another week.
Yeah. And we did all slag Rossini off last week, and then he got sacked about a day after.
Yeah, I think it was hours after we were talking about it. So yeah, I was like, oh. But yeah, Chelsea Forest. Who wants to go on that one?
I fancy Forest.
You fancy Forest win?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for 2-1 Forest win.
Okay. I thought Sunderland were especially bad last week, though. I think Forest played well, but I think Sunderland were appalling. Yeah. Just absolutely appalling on the beach. Didn't care. So I don't think Chelsea will play like that.
I think
they've
Chelsea
still got Europe to go for, and a bit of a point to prove and show that they aren't as bad as Rossini was having them playing. So yeah, I think that Chelsea could get some out of that.
Yeah. Would you give them a win?
Even though I didn't think they were very good against Leeds, we just weren't very good either.
Mistakes.
But they do just fall on the floor every time anyone goes near them. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So what would you give Chelsea Forest, Steve?
Again, I'll take a draw out of that. 1-1.
1-1. Okie doke. Rich, how about you?
Yeah, Sunderland should be fined for that performance. It was a disgrace. It was an aberration against.
It was a disgrace. Yeah.
They should be thoroughly ashamed, and Labrie should be dismissed without but Forest did have the tails up. They are looking half decent. Chelsea, aside from Sunday, they've been so poor. So again, Forest are going to win easily, aren't they? 3-0.
I tell you what, I'm going to go for a Chelsea win. I think, Chelsea have got. If the players turn up, they're better than Forest players. I think it could be 1-0. I don't think it's going to be anything too major. But as ever,
that Europe thing for Chelsea, they'll get into Europe now anyway, won't they? Even as Cup runners-up going down the league position. It must be down to 7th or 8th for European spots next season. So I'm pretty sure they'll make sure they are ready for the FA Cup final and hopefully get banged by Man City.
Yeah, and still make Champions League. Chelsea, were they? I know they're well done, aren't they? I know they're miles behind, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. 7th or bust for them, really. Or 6th or 7th.
Well, we shall find out over the weekend because there's ever who the hell knows, and yeah, we certainly don't on here.
Yeah,
so
and that's true. And yesterday, Stuart Pearce predicted that Paris and Bayern Munich was going to be 0-0.
I mean, he is a fool because no one would have predicted that the way that they're playing. But there we go. Shall we have a stupid chat-gpt quiz for a Friday morning, all about famous Football League promotions?
Oh,
as it is the last weekend of the Football League. So yes, we've got, instead of 1 to 100, we've got 1 to 50 this week. We've got 3 of you. So if you can pick a number between 1 to 50, we'll do 3 rounds on famous Football League promotions. We'll start with you, Rich, as you're our special guest this week.
Has it been condensed into really good questions?
The questions look better than normal as a scan. I think it's fair to say. Maybe 1 to 50 is the way to go. We shall find out.
Finding famous promotions to basic quiz around must have taken some doing as well, even for chat-GPTs.
We're about to find out. It does it also involve some European leagues as well, just for added entertainment. So there we go.
This is where my Turkish second division knowledge comes in handy then. Good stuff. So I'll go with David Batty, number 4, please.
Number 4 is: which club achieved back-to-back promotions from League One to the Premier League between 2011 and 2013?
Gosh. Could that be Wolves?
No. Does anyone want to steal?
Hull?
Nope.
In what year?
2011 to 2013.
Reading.
Southampton, believe it or not. The years threw me out. I wouldn't have said it was Southampton from those years, but there you go. Chris, you pick a number.
11.
Which club was promoted to the Premier League in 2008 after finishing 2nd in the Championship?
Leicester.
Nope. Anyone want to steal?
Watford?
Nope.
Is it Newcastle?
No.
Don't know.
West Brom.
Never got that.
One of those yo-yo clubs.
Famous promotions, aren't they? Goodness
I mean, I asked for famous promotions. Yeah, Steve.
But if it's not your club, you just forget all about whoever.
Yeah, if you're a West Brom fan, you'd be like, I bloody remember that. It was amazing.
What a year.
Yeah, 2008.
Number 49.
49 is: which club won promotion to League One, this is in France, in 2020 as champions of League Two?
Well, that was fairly obvious, wasn't
it? Yeah. They're a French club, but they also sound a lot like an English Football League club. There's a clue.
I don't know.
You don't know? Anyone want to steal?
Oh, no.
Go on.
Lorient.
You are right. Well done.
No.
1-0. There you go. You've got 1 up. 2. Right, Rich, pick a number.
Gordon Strachan, number 7, please.
Number 7 is: which team reached the Premier League for the first time in... What? That's bullshit, surely. Well, go on with the answer. Which team reached the Premier League for the first time in 2019? I think this is bullshit. They were in the Premier League way before 2019, in my opinion. But there you go.
So way back it wasn't the Premier League, though. Mate.
Well, that's what it could be suggesting, but
so that doesn't necessarily help, does it? Ipswich.
No.
Is it Ipswich? Dickhead. No, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyone want to steal? Think about teams that got promoted around 2019.
Norwich.
No, Sheffield United, apparently. I could have sworn Sheffield United were a Premier League club before 2019.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, this is where it goes wrong, doesn't it? Chris, anyway, pick a number.
20. Please.
20 is which club was promoted to the Premier League in 1997 as champions of Division 1? Was it still Division 1 in 97? Maybe it was. Anyway, who got promoted as champions in 1997?
Sunderland.
No. I didn't think they were champions, but I remember they got promoted.
They were yo-yoing, weren't they?
No, this club.
Birmingham.
Oh, no.
West Brom.
No. Who? Which, what were you saying?
Bolton.
It was another B that you were looking for, people. It was Barnsley.
Oh, yes.
So there you go. I mean, that was a famous promotion for them.
It was,
yeah, that was pretty
Barnsley
good.
and Bradford.
Well, yeah, lots of B's. Steve?
2.
2 is which team won promotion to the Premier League in 2016 after a 10-year absence?
Uh, 10 years. Just after we went down. QPR.
Nope. Wants to steal.
Leicester?
No, it wasn't Leicester. Chris just thinks the answer to everything is Leicester, but see why. Rich, how about you?
2016, did you say?
Yeah. We went up with them.
Oh, that was right. Thank you, because I was going to say them.
Wasn't us.
Really helped though. Not them. Oh Christ!
I should know this because I remember that. Was that when like Karanka was in charge of?
Yeah.
Burnley.
It was Burnley. You are correct. 1-1-0. Right, final round. Rich to go in front.
Tony Dorigo, 3, please.
3. Which club completed? Sorry, I have to ask the question the way it's written. Which club completed a remarkable promotion to the Premier League in 2023 under Luton Town's management team?
Under Luton Town's management team.
Yes.
And the question was which club?
Yeah.
Right, all open for Luton Town, I think.
It is. I think Steve would be robbed if he lost them. I'll give you another question because that does seem ridiculous.
All right.
You reckon?
Pick another number.
Tom Lucas, number 1.
Okay, number 1. Which club famously rose from the Conference to the Premier League between 1992 and 2001?
The Conference.
I don't think that's right. I don't think this question is right at all.
No, between what years?
This actually, I can tell you now, it's bullshit because I'm staring at it going, really? According to this, the answer is Wimbledon. But it's not.
Oh, well, no, not even as
Wimbledon were in the Premier League in the 90s.
Yeah, in the 80s when they won the FA Cup, they were in the first division, weren't they?
They didn't go non-league.
Yeah, they started non-league in the 70s or something, didn't they? And then they were in.
Anyway, it's wrong. So 3rd time lucky, Rich.
Not running out because he's used Gary Speed, so I'll have to have Gary McAllister. Number 10, please.
Number 10. Which club achieved promotion to the Premier League in 2018 after winning the playoff final against Fulham?
Oh, watch this.
Did you? Who scored? Can you remember? Playoff final against Fulham. No, West Brom.
No. Do you want to steal, Chris?
I can't remember. My mind's gone blank.
They beat us in the playoff semi-final.
What year was it?
2018.
Could I say Norwich again?
No.
Palace?
Steve? It wasn't. It was a bigger club. It was Aston Villa.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was. They beat us in the 2 over the playoffs and then beat Fulham in the. Sorry. Chris, anyway, to get a point. Last question.
Let's go for number 11.
We've had 11.
Have we had 11? Number 9?
Which club gained promotion to the Premier League in 2020 after winning the championship by 10 points?
Ooh.
Leeds.
Yes. The pressure to not get that one. Right, 1-1-1, Steve, to win. Last question.
20.
Read the hardest question.
We've already had that one. That was Barnsley.
19.
I'm not sure we'd have got it if you'd have asked it again, to be fair.
No.
Right. Which club gained promotion to the Premier League in 2007 after a playoff final win over Derby County? Hang on. I can't ask you that question because chat-gpt said Derby County were beaten. The promoted club was Sheffield United. Correction. Derby County won that final and were promoted.
So it's corrected itself.
It's corrected itself to tell you that the answer was actually Derby, so I can't ask you that question. This is just shit, I tell you. Right, question 18 I'm going to give you. Which club reached the Premier League in 2012 after finishing second in the Championship?
Question again. Say it again slowly.
Which club reached the Premier League in 2012 after finishing second in the Championship?
QPR.
No. Anyone want to steal to
Brighton.
win it? No. Anyone want to steal to win it? Just keep shouting football teams until you get the right answer. One of you. No. Come on, just shout the answers out. No.
Southampton.
Teams have been promoted in the last, 15 years?
Hull City.
No.
Wigan.
Blackpool.
No.
Blackpool.
I'll give you a clue. Think of the year. The year was 2012.
Olympics.
That's what I'm trying to do. What happened?
Olympics.
Stoke.
No.
West Ham.
West Ham, yes. Who played in the Olympic Stadium? That was the clue.
That just made me think of Mo Farah.
That was a big clue. It's the Olympic Stadium, and they got promoted, so it worked perfectly for them. So there you go.
So is it a draw all round? Well done.
I think Chris snuck in at the end with West Ham, and on that bombshell of a famous, there's very famous promotions that we're talking about there. But if you were a fan of one of those clubs, you'd famously remember it, obviously. But I'm
not sure they will.
Well, as Leeds fans, you were struggling to remember some of your promotions at one point, to be fair.
I like we've even got chat-gpt corrected itself because it knows it's got it wrong.
Yeah, it's the answer. Oh, correction. I'm sorry. Well, just shows this is why AI is not taking over the world anytime soon. All right. Thank you so much for joining us, Rich, on this Friday morning. Good luck with FPL. Hope you can stay in the Championship because we all know it's the best league.
Best league.
And as I said, I wish Leeds well, and I won't say any more for fear of getting into trouble.
Well, we wish Middlesbrough equally as
well.
I'm
sure you do. I'll be sat here in this chair in a week's time talking about the playoffs. I think that's safe to say. But you can follow us on Twitter at SWYW_FPL. If you're watching it on YouTube, leave us a comment. And we're off to watch Arsenal in the semi-final this Friday morning. I think that's what we're about to do now. I think it's all over. It is for another week. Enjoy your footballing week. Keep on singing and keep on winning. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Get out of my podcast.